All right, so there are telltale signs that will give you insight as to whether or not the program is going to work for you. I talk about the BodySlims program. It could be about weight loss, but here are questions that you can answer. Based on those answers, you really can predict whether or not you're going to lose weight. I know this because I've done it. If this is your first time here, I'm Ann, I'm 60, and I make videos for women who have struggled with weight loss. For me, I was 58 when I finally lost weight, and so I share videos on the topic based on what I wish I knew and things I know now that may help you on the topic of looking into the crystal ball. And I know you want to know if it's going to work. That was my main question when I started the BodySlims program. Is it going to work for me? Nothing has. I've tried everything, but looking back on it, I was ready. And there are certain things that you can get truthful with yourself about to really determine if you're ready, because that is the key. There are things that you must do to be ready. So to predict whether or not you're going to lose weight, to predict if it's going to work this time, these are the things to consider. And in considering them, in getting really honest with yourself about them, you might be able to change your mindset around these things so that you truly can get the outcome that you want. Here's the first question. Are you willing to pay the price? And I don't mean the cost of the program. I know that is a consideration that many people have. I believed that if I didn't do this, that I was headed down a very dark path. My health was compromised. I was unable to get control of my weight gain. I kept gaining more, and I was approaching a number on the scale that was scary to me. I was 58. My health risk was high at this age, stroke risk, all the things. And not only that, my physicality was changing. I was literally just able to walk very small steps on my feet. I used a scooter. I had special shoes. I walked backwards easier than forwards because of the damage or the issue that I had. I had sesamoiditis on the balls of my feet and in those joints. I didn't realize how much it was the weight that was causing these problems. My health just wasn't great. Definitely was the cause of why my knees hurt and why my feet were in such bad shape, because they were carrying so much weight. So much weight for me. It could be because I'm almost 6 feet tall. It could be that I only weighed 145 to 155 my entire life, or as an adult, childbearing years, all of that. But when you add 30, 40, 50 pounds to your body, and your body is not used to carrying it. Like I said, I'm kind of tall and lanky. I think that was a lot for my knees and my feet. It just was a lot of excess weight. And if you think about it, it's like carrying around 41-pound bags of sugar, or 5 or 6 gallons of milk with you everywhere you go. Just strap it on your body, and that's what I was carrying. So it was a lot. Whatever that 40 pounds is for you, or 30 pounds, or 40, 50, 60 pounds, whatever it is, even if you do it now as you're overweight, to get an idea of how much extra weight you're carrying, when you are able to get that weight off, a lot of your problems will subside. Are you willing to let go of some of the thinking that you may have? Are you willing to pay the price and trust somebody else and to do what they're telling you need to do without saying, well, this is what I want, or this is why I will do that, but I won't do that. I can do this, but I won't do that. For me, it was alcohol. I will do any diet as long as I don't have to give up alcohol. And it wasn't that I drank a lot. I drank a glass of wine every day, sometimes 2, when I got home from work, and I would eat cocktail peanuts. But all that alcohol really added up, and I loved it. I loved the experience. I loved the taste of it. But the problem was, it just was not good for me. But I had said on all of the other diets, I will do whatever it takes. I will exercise. I will eat this or not eat that. I will do this meal plan. I will do that, but I won't give up the alcohol. And that truly was keeping me from being successful. That was one of the things. The other thing I wasn't really doing, and it really does require a price, is committing to doing things every day? Am I willing to let go of certain things that I believe I can't do or I won't do? Whatever it is you do and you come into this program and you say, I'm not going to do that. Are you willing to give up your way of thinking and your way of doing things to do what he's telling you to do? Because I'm going to tell you this, it matters. It matters that you trust that this process will work and trust what he's saying, and that you call yourself to do it, not cut corners. All right, the second thing is, are you ready to prioritize yourself? A lot of people say, I don't have time for this. I have children, I have a parent that I'm caring for, I have a full-time job, it's not safe to walk in my neighborhood, I don't want to walk as a single woman. Some of them are things I have thought in time. If you are ready to prioritize yourself and this program and losing weight, you will find a way. I have lots of videos that help you find a way, that help you put priorities and organization and things around the program so that you can succeed. But the bottom line is, if you would take time out to get care for a loved one or a pet, I know you would, but will you do that for yourself? Because as a woman, especially if you're over 50, over 60, like me, you have already done so many things in life. You have met so many challenges, you have overcome so many hurdles, and you do this for other people. And the reason I say that is, you don't think it's important to do it for you. Everything else seems to be a priority in life. I know that's how I thought. But if you can say, for 10 weeks, this is 10 weeks, it's 70 days, if I truly prioritize myself and organize and commit and put structure around what I'm doing, and I follow this program, I do what he says, it's going to work. The third and final question, and these really, I think, get at the core of looking at your own crystal ball and the outcome of, and will you lose weight or will it work for you, is, are you able to commit? Now, commitment's an issue for a lot of people, but I don't think it's an issue for women our age. I don't think it's as big of an issue for women all around, but I also don't think it's as big of an issue for women over 50, over 60, and beyond. I think that if you're at this stage in life, you're pretty good at commitment. You've made it this far. Like I said, you've overcome a lot of challenges. You set goals for yourself. You're listening to this video. There is some level of interest and intention or curiosity. If you decide to commit, if you can answer this, yes, I am all in, and you do it, that is an excellent predictor of whether or not it's going to work for you. And sometimes just having someone say this to you can be so helpful. When you think about if something's going to work, these are not the typical things you think of. You think, is it going to be what I need? Is it difficult? Am I going to be able to do the things he says? And really, it's not as much about what it's going to do for you. It's how much you are willing to do to get the outcome that you want. Are you willing to prioritize yourself? Are you willing to commit? And if you falter, if you have a bad day or a bad week, are you so committed that you're going to stick with it, that you're going to start up again and you're going to do it, and you're going to follow through for 70 days? If you can answer these three questions honestly, and if you can do the work around them, and like I said, there's a lot of videos in my weight loss playlist, and even in some of the habit-making content that I have on the channel, if you can really answer these things, yes, all three of them, you are going to succeed on this program. However, if you're not, then just get honest with yourself about it. You're maybe not ready. It may work a little bit, which is fine. When you read the testimonials at BodySlims.com and you see these transformational, these stories, and you listen, it's because they were at this place on their journey where they were able to say, I'm all in. And being all in means you prioritize yourself, you do the work, and you commit to it. Those are the people that are going to succeed on the program. And every person can do it. You really can. And as a woman, I know you can do it because I am that woman. I am that woman that kind of cut corners. I am that woman who had excuses. And now that I'm on the other side of it, it is the best thing I ever did for myself. I am here because I was so desperate. And when I found the program, it helped me. And now I just feel like there are things that I've learned that I wish I knew that would have helped me sooner. I think it's important that I show you as a representative woman that you can do it, because I'm absolutely ordinary in every way, and I did it. And I know you can do it. And so I'm here. I am your best cheerleader. I believe in you. I have all kind of content here. I encourage you to subscribe. I encourage you to dive down the rabbit hole and watch some of the videos that I have here. And I'm really glad you're here, and I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.